A man of intellectual power and artistic talent whom Filipinos honor as their national hero, Jose Rizal wrote two famous novels, Noli and El Filibusterismo. Let's talk about Noli. In the novel's dedication, Rizal explains that there was once a type of cancer so terrible that the sufferer could not bear to be touched, and the disease was thus called Noli or Touch Me Not. He believed that his homeland was similarly afflicted. The novel offers both a panoramic view of every level of society in the Philippines of the time and droll ridicule. Its description of the cruelty of Spanish rule was a catalyst for the movement for independence in the country. Let's get to know the main characters that revolve in this novel. Crisostomo Ibarra. He has a liberal mind, outspoken and idealist. He becomes very violent and impulsive when he provoked. Patient and serious man. Ibarra as Rizal's reflection of himself. Ilyas. He distrusts human judgment and prefers God's justice instead. He prefers a revolution over the reforms. He is said to be the personification of Andres Bonifacio. Capitan Tiago. He is said to be a good Catholic friend of the Spanish government. He symbolizes the rich Filipinos who oppress their fellow countrymen. Maria Clara, religious woman, she portrayed a faithful sweetheart, a good friend, and an obedient daughter. She gets easily nervous. She symbolizes the purity and the innocence of the sheltered native woman. She had a childish simplicity. Her character is related to Rizal's childhood sweetheart, Leonor Rivera. Gobernador General represented the typical governor-generals of the Philippines who would often disdain the power that the friars had. He occupies the second most powerful rank in the colonial government, second only to the king, supported Ibarra against Padre Damaso. Padre Damaso, talkative and cruel priest, he raped Doña Pia, Maria Clara's mother. He continually antagonizes Ibarra and prevents his marriage to Maria Clara. He symbolizes the Spanish friars of Rizal's time. Sisa is the deranged mother of Basilio and Crispin. Described as beautiful and young, although she loves her children very much, she cannot protect them from the beatings of her husband Pedro. Personified the sufferings of the motherland, named after Rizal's older sister Narcisa. Doña Consolacion, wife of the Alferez of San Diego, often has violent arguments with her husbands, pretends not to know Tagalog, and often uses Spanish words even if she does not know the meaning. Symbolizes the Filipino in our society who are ashamed of their own race and nationality. It all started when the young and idealist Juan Crisostomo Ibarra returns home after 7 years in Europe. The wealthy mestizo, like his father Don Rafael, endeavors for reform primarily in the area of education in order to eliminate poverty and improve the lives of his countrymen. Upon learning about his father's death and the denial of Catholic burial for his father, Ibarra was provoked to hit Padre Damaso, which eventually led to his excommunication. The excommunication was later withdrew upon the intervention of the Governor General. Padre Salve, Ibarra's mortal enemy, accused Ibarra of revolution. Ibarra's letter to his beloved Maria Clara was used against him. Later in the story, Maria Clara told Ibarra that she did not conspire to accuse him. She was compelled to give Ibarra's letter in exchange for the letters of her mother before she was born. Maria Clara found out that the letters of her mother were addressed to Padre Damaso about their unborn child, which means that she is the biological daughter of the priest and not of her father, Capitan Tiago. Meanwhile, Ibarra was able to escape the prison with Elias, who also experienced injustice with the authorities. Ibarra was able to speak with Maria Clara about the letters and thereafter forgave her. Ibarra and Elias flee to the lake and were chased by Guardia Civil. One was shot and the other survives. Upon hearing the news, Maria Clara believed that Ibarra was dead. She entered the nunnery instead of marrying Alfonso Linares. The fatal wounded Elias found the child Basilio and his dead mother, Sisa. The latter was driven to insanity when she learned that her children were implicated for theft by the sacristan mayor. Elias instructed Basilio to dig for his and Sisa's graves, and there is a buried treasure which he can use for his education. Noli is one of the proof that violence is not the answer for everything. Sometimes you just need a pen to fight. Thank you.